Welcome back YouTube to Rick's YouTube channel. We're going to be trying out the Top Gun Maverick challenge here on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Particularly, I really like the San Diego carrier recovery. Recovering onto an aircraft carrier in the F-18 Super Hornet. Well, I should have said Hornet, you know, I'm not too sure if it's a Super Hornet or Hornet. But I'm going to say Super Hornet. Anyone in the comment box below, please correct me. So we're going to be doing this. I've been doing it. I've had about 10 to 15 goes on it. I'm really enjoying it. And I think I've got a C grade on it. I think the top score is about 4 million or something like that. Or no, 400,000. But anyway, let's jump straight into it. We'll start flying and have a go at landing on the carrier. So I'm going to be using an Xbox controller, which is wired through USB-C straight into the PC. It's just because I haven't got the batteries. So we're using the controller. We're going to be going. We're not going to be sitting in the cockpit. We're actually going to be back end view of the F-18. So there's the aircraft carrier. Totally loving this Top Gun Maverick add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Pretty cool. Right. So the aim of the game is we need to land on that carrier. Now we've got angle of attack there. You can see at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen it's on red. You need to get that in orange. And we're also going to reduce the throttle down to about 40%, and then we should get our bingo lights, whatever you want to call it. I've forgotten the correct termination, but at the moment it's saying on too low. I'm just going to let it raise up a little bit, also steer it to the right a bit. Still too low. I'm going to put a bit more throttle on. Well, it's wobbly, it's tense. We're at 43%, coming in low still. Still low. I guess that will move up at the top of the screen. I know I am. Now it's starting to move at the top of the screen. You can see the yellow marker. We're going to reduce the throttle down to about 36. Still too high. We're going to bring it down a bit more. We're coming down like that. Ooh. I've took the wire. Not too impressed on that landing. Let's see what score we've got. See if I've beaten my old score. No, that's terrible. That is terrible. So I need to beat my old score. Let's go back and retake the challenge. It's totally loving this. Let me know in the comment section below what challenge do you like best. Right, so my angle of attack is okay at the moment. Now we're to the angle of attack is not right, so I need to let's drop it to 30%, and you can see the angle of attack where the aircraft is pitching up. Got a beautiful angle of attack at the moment, but it's just literally dropping out of the sky, so I need to increase the throttle a bit. Angle attack is, you can just feel the aircraft just gliding down along that glide scope. Still too high. I'm going to drop it down to 34%. I can feel the aircraft just easing up a little bit. The angle of attack is perfect. We're still too high. I'm quite happy about that. Our speed, we're too high now for the angle of attack. Still floating down. Still too high. Back on with the throttle to 38%. We're picking up speed a little bit. Still too high. Angle of attack is beautiful. Right, now I'm going to come back with the throttle now to 30%. Very high still. Oh, bit of wobble there, bit of wind. Still a bit of wind. Is it a go around? I'm going back on the fuel. Oh no! Just didn't have the power. Let's go back for another one. Very addictive. I was playing this last night for about 15 to 20 landings. We're going to try it in the cockpit. Right, let's just move our view. Right, you can see the carrier in front. I have very low hopes of landing from inside the cockpit. I'm just going to reduce the throttle. Right, you can see we've got a bullseye. I'm not too sure the angle of attack. The angle of attack will be pretty rubbish at the moment because I'm pointing the aircraft's nose at the carrier. Very intense music. Just mindful, we're still too high. Very high. Coming back on with the throttle. Right, we're right back on the throttle. Still very high. Whoa. What happened there? You were waved off the runway, so they told me to go around. They should let you do the go around. Right, one more go. And then I think everyone should drop a comment in the comment box below. Let me know your top score of trying to put the F-18 down on this aircraft carrier. Right, we're going for the outside view. Now, I'm not going to move the aircraft whatsoever just yet. I'm going to ease back on the throttle. We're going to 38%. Drop a bit more down, 36%. So basically we were just stuck on the glide path. I know the aircraft engine is just... Now we're on the glide path. The angle of attack should improve. Slightly easing back on the stick. Just keeping an eye out for the airspeed indicator. Pretty low. I'm going to notch it up, the throttle up to 38%. Now start to move it to the side just a little bit. We're very high. Let's try coming back on the throttle to 32%. And I can feel it moving down slowly. Angle of attack is brilliant. I'm high, but we're coming down. Right, I'm going back up to 36% on the fuel because we're coming in at a very steep angle. And we're going to gain speed. He's waved me off. Ah, right, another go, another go. I've got to nail this. I've got to nail it. See what I mean about it? It's very addictive. I think I've only done the first like little mission where you're flying through the Washington Mountains, I believe it is. But this really does put you through your paces. Right, so I'm not messing around with the throttle yet. 45%. I'm pushing down on the stick, forward on the stick, so trying to bring the nose down a bit so we can drop a little bit of height. 900 feet. Still too high. Now I'm going to bring the aircraft engine power down to 38%. Music's intense in the background. Still too high. Bringing it down to 600 feet. Still too high. Angle of attack is not that great. I'm going to bring the throttle down to 34%. Oh, it's a bit wobbly. Don't look high. Ooh. Bring the speed right down now. Let's catch the hook. We've missed the hook. Back on with the fuel. The throttle. OMG. I'm going at it again. Wow. Let me know if you're playing this on PC or Xbox, and what do you think of this mission, this training mission. Are you like me that likes to just nail it just right and keeps going back again and again? It's just a matter of hitting the right engine speed and just sticking on that glide path right the way down to the deck. I'm actually going to try and reduce the speed down to 32%. As soon as you've got down to 32%, the angle of attack goes to good. Still very high, but we're coming in a lot slower. You can see the aircraft near enough falling out of the sky. Ish. I'm going to go back on with the throttle just a little bit. 38%. Just passing 700 feet. So the aircraft is now gliding. Flaps are fully down. Still too high. Back off with the engine speed, 34%. Speed is 120 knots. Still high. I'm not going to drop the speed down anymore because it just dips. It's looking pretty sweet the way we're doing it at the moment. To gain a bit of height there. All the wind. There we go. Right, what's the score going to be? $312. My best score is 442. I am not happy. I need to beat 442. There's no way I can stop this challenge until I've bet my last score from last night. So for all those that are sticking with the video, thank you. So the angle of attack is okay. That really does my head in. Not enough bandwidth. Right, we're going to stick at 39 throttle power. Bit of turbulence there. It's very high still. I'm going to raise the flaps up to 50%. See if that makes a difference. Obviously my air speed has increased by doing that, so I will drop it down to 28%. Very high still. Drop it down to 22. See, I've lost points for the glide scope for real. Back off the throttle altogether now. Still too high, I believe. We're going to dip. Did that not take the... What happened there? Did I snap the cable? Let's try it. Give it a go again. Right, so we come in too fast, and I think we just broke the cable because we were flying in way too fast. Right, not touching the aircraft whatsoever, just slowly reducing. Look at the angle of attack there. But that, no, I'm going to increase the speed a lot more now. Right, we're at 56% and obviously super high. So I'm going to pull down on the stick. 1700 feet, still rising. Now I can see the aircraft carrier just below my nose. I'm going to reduce the power down to the magic 32% and just glide this plane in. Very high though. Oh, this is... I don't think this is going to end too well. I need to go a lot lower. No, this is not going to be a great... I just can't do it. What is going on? What is going on? Come on. Come on, Maverick. Right, so let's just keep going the way we are. Keep the engine speed at 45%. Slowly pushing the stick forward to bring the nose down. Just below 1,000 feet now. It's still too high. Keeping it at 45%. Putting the stick down. Pointing it down, sorry. Bit too much there. Now we're going to bring the engine speed down to 40%. %. Now we're going to go to magic 32. Still too high. This feels good, but I think we're going to be too low. Pulled it back a bit. How's it not taking the wire? Really wish it would let you fly back around again. One last try, people. I've not bet my score from yesterday, but I really will be nailing the landing in the next few days to hammer that scoring. So I might make this a series of videos. Right, reduce the speed to 38%. I can feel the nose slightly raising above, so the angle of attack should start going amber. There we have it. Just below 1,000 feet. I might drop it to 36%. I'm going to drop it to 37. Still too high. 36%. We're coming down. Not fast enough. 34%. Now I can feel myself gliding down. I think we're still too high. Let's drop it to 32%. Still too high. We're definitely dropping some speed. I'm going to be just short of that, it looks like. Oh, am I? Oh, missed the last wire. Let's go back to the main menu and have a recap. That was the Top Gun Maverick expansion pack on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So if you're not updating it, you will receive that, and also you'll receive in your flight inventory, as you can see there. Let's have a quick look at my hangar. You'll see the Dark Star, the SR-72, allegedly prototype aircraft that Tom Cruise flies in the Top Gun Maverick film. Pretty cool. It is a hypersonic aircraft, and yeah, you'll get it in your hangar for downloading the Top Gun Maverick expansion pack on Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I will be doing some more of these videos, these landing videos, very challenging and very addictive. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of Top Gun and Maverick expansion pack, whether you're on the PC or Xbox, and I shall get back to you with another video. So thanks for watching.